That's number 11. Number 12, then you set up a work schedule. This is something that you'll learn about in A Writer's Time, is you set up a work schedule and you block off a time of 2 or 3 or 4 hours. You say, all right, I am going to write from 8 in the morning till 12, or I'm going to write from 7 in the evening until 9 or 10. And you block it off and you clear everything and you get ready like you have a very important meeting, and you close the door and you shut off the telephone, and then you just sit there and you begin working. You discipline yourself to sit at the keyboard and edit during this time. Now, one of the great miracles of modern writing, of course, is Word by Microsoft. So you can just sit down and you can start to go through your entire book line by line. People say, what about writing it out by hand? There are still a few writers who do that, but these are writers who've never learned to type and never learned to use a computer. And the amount of their production is much, much slower, and they're totally dependent upon somebody else taking and retyping their edits. So my encouragement to you is to use a keyboard. Now, sometimes people say, well, I don't know how to type. Well, that's okay. There's a program called Mavis Beacon Teaches Typing. I think the last time I saw it, it's 1995. You stick it on your computer, and it'll show you how to practice 30 minutes a day for 90 days. In 90 days, you'll be a touch typist for the rest of your life. Everybody who's ever used Mavis Beacon Teaches Typing is absolutely astonished. They go from hunt and peck, which is 5 to 8 words a minute, to fluency, to touch typing at 50 to 80 words a minute. From then on, they just write and write and write and write and write and write and write. So don't even worry about that. Don't let that be an obstacle. Just slam in the program. It'll come on. It'll tell you where to put your fingers. It'll teach you how to type the first letter and the second letter and the third letter. It's actually a miracle. Mavis Beacon Teaches Typing.